I'm Heather DeLaterante of the Cat's Belle, and today I will be making body butter. I'm doing this as a gift for my sister-in-law, but I do hope to have extras. So we're going to be using cocoa butter, jojoba oil, shea butter, and beeswax for the base. I don't use a recipe, I just kind of add the ingredients intuitively. And then I test it later, which you'll get to see. So this will be able to help keep her her skin nice and supple because she is expecting a little bundle soon. I'm very excited to be a new aunt. And as you know, cocoa butter and jojoba oil and shea butter are all wonderful for the skin and will help prevent stretch marks. So let's get started. I've already added in my beeswax, and I also put in some shea butter and cocoa butter. So it's melting right now. I'm gonna have to add quite a bit more because this is not gonna be enough. The cocoa butter I have isn't the easiest to work with. It's just in here as a big solid block, and it's really crumbly when I try to break it free. So if you ever wanted to try making your own body butter at home, I would definitely try something that's a little bit easier to work with. This smells so good. Shea butter on its own has a very nice smell, but with the cocoa butter it just smells like chocolate. This is the jojoba oil. I used a 1/3 cup, but that's not really important because I didn't measure any of the other ingredients, so I don't really know how that's going to act in proportion to those other ingredients until they're all melted down and mixed together. I'm sure most people use a recipe. I never do. My sister-in-law's baby is going to be born in the summertime, so I want to make sure that it doesn't melt too easily because I don't want like it to get warm in the house and it just turns to mush on her. You know, I want it to remain a solid bar that melts on contact with the skin. It should be able to maintain its form at room temperature. It should be able to withstand temperatures up to 80 degrees is what I'm hoping for. So the way I do that, since I'm adding, I have shea butter, which is quite soft, and then I have the jojoba oil. So I counter that with beeswax. The beeswax will give it a harder finish and will prevent it from melting at lower temperatures. Cocoa butter already melts at body temperature, and so does shea butter. So this should come out very nicely. Another oil you could use in body butters is virgin coconut oil. Coconut oil is wonderful for your skin. Once I have my consistency right, I will add some essential oils that are safe for pregnancy just to give it a nice fragrance. I just bought this today. I'm very excited about it. It's silicone, and I'm going to use it as the molds for the body butter. Shea butter is a lot softer than the cocoa butter is. So like here's a little piece. And this little piece goes a long way. It's so soft, it just almost melts instantly. It does have a tendency to come off as a little bit greasy. So I would use it in the summertime, like if you're gonna be out in the sun, you could use it as like a tanning lotion. Shea butter also has anti-inflammatory properties, which is quite interesting. It makes it wonderful if you're someone that has skin issues like eczema or psoriasis. So we've got our cocoa butter, our shea butter. We added some jojoba oil. And I'm just gonna let this melt down. I don't know if I want to add any more yet. Once it's all melted down, I'll use this stick and let it dry completely on the stick, and I'll test out the consistency from the stick to know whether I need to add more oil, butter, or beeswax. And that's how I determine my proportions. I don't feel it's functional for me to use a recipe because I try to customize my products based on the season. With it being warmer in the summertime, this could melt more easily and therefore would need more beeswax. But in the winter time when it's colder, you don't need to use hardly any beeswax for it to be a functional lotion bar or body bar. Making balms, body butters, ointments, and lip balms is all basically the same thing. It's just different ingredients in different proportions. And you can customize them with this simple technique. Now you may end up with more than you intended. I have a special knack for just kind of knowing how much to put in. I don't know how I do it. Like I said, it's intuitive.
Dad.
So I've got a little bit here on the surface of this stick. It's craft stick. Oops, dripped. I'm gonna let it cool. I might stick it in the freezer. And once it's completely cool, I will test it out on myself and see what I think. Okay, so this is all solid now. I'm just gonna test it out. As you can see, it instantly comes off of my skin, which is a good thing, but it's more the texture of an ointment. I don't know how solid this is going to be in bar form, so I think we need a little bit more beeswax. After all of the beeswax is melted again, I'll repeat the process. So it's ready again. I'm going to check it out. Just kind of break it off a little. It melts at body temperature, just the way I want. It does feel a little bit thicker. It smells really good. It smells like chocolate. Never, ever, ever buy the deodorized cocoa butter because chocolate smells delicious. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to be safe. So we'll do this one more time.
Filming your butt.
Cute. So I'm going to do a capful of lavender first. And I have verified in my natural health book here that all of these essential oils are safe for pregnancy. The Tropical Island Blend, which is by Aviano? I have no idea. It came in a set. Anyway. So it is orange, mandarin, lemon, bergamot, lavender, chamomile, ylang, and sandalwood. So I'll only be adding a few drops of that. This is patchouli. Now I read an interesting thing in that book about patchouli. It helps to repair skin. I'm going to do 2 drops of vanilla. Just want a touch of vanilla. I'm going to add a little more patchouli. I'm going to do 10 more of this one. Maybe 20. Some more patchouli. You know, I have a bigger bottle of this. Let me get it. Ta-da! Patchouli! You know, I think that'll be good. I think it's perfect. I don't think I need to mess with it anymore. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more beeswax just to counteract those oils. I hope I can do this without making a mess. Oh, I think this might be the last one. What? Check it out. Whoa. I almost filled the whole tray, but that one filled up all the way and that makes me happy. I thought I was going to have a partial.
I think I had a partial.
Key. So we just need to let this cool. Once they are fully solidified, at least on the top, I can put it in the freezer so that it will harden up faster, and then I can remove them and package them. My body butters have set and we're ready to remove them from the molds. I love how easy this is.
If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when new videos are posted. You can find us on Facebook at The Cat's Belle, on our website at thecatsbelle.com, email us at thecatsbelle@yahoo.com. Look out for our next video covering the rebatching process as I make coffee soap.